In this session on globalization and consumer protection, we will understand what is globalization and its effect on the market and consumer. We will also evaluate the need and importance of consumer protection policies. Now, what is globalization? Globalization is the expansion of international commerce and development of a global market based on post-industrial production structure. The increasing homogeneity of cultural standards and standards of consumption. The weakening of the idea of the nation state for the benefit of economic agents of a new global market. If we look at the impact of globalization, globalization aided by information technology has reduced time and space and made it easier for people to travel, communicate and do business internationally. Today we live in a global village which has integrated the world markets, thereby benefiting the consumers in terms of better goods and services. Globalization has changed the way consumers behave in the market. Globalization has a large number of advantages. Firstly, it forces business to compete on a global scale, which gives the consumer a better advantage. Countries move to market sectors that they are better at, that is like IT outsourcing, which benefits India as it has skilled workforce. The consumer is the real winner as the consumers get the best products for the best price. Everyone grows more prosperous. Poor countries are having economic boom due to globalization. With the entry of large number of international companies and the growth of e-commerce, there is a need to protect the consumers. In this context, the problems faced by the consumers are much more complex. The consumers lack knowledge and information to face the challenge of the complex market forces. As a result of this, the exploitation of the consumers is rampant. India is a very large country. It's a diversified country, both in terms of geography and in terms of consumer base. Therefore, if you look at the consumer base in the country, we have large number of rural consumers. Therefore, globalization has impacted them also. Therefore, there is a need to have a strategy to protect the consumers, particularly the vulnerable consumers living in the rural areas. The question is, why do we need to protect? The consumers lack knowledge and information to face the challenges of the complex global forces and the market dynamics. Large number of spurious and inferior quality goods are available in the market today. As a result, the exploitation of the consumers is rampant. Moreover, we also see that violation of consumer rights takes place in every sector. The problem is more acute, as I said, in the rural areas where large number of consumers reside with lack of education, information and choice. Public policies are really needed to protect the consumers. The government needs to intervene in a complex situation and also ensure that the business as well as the consumers both are regulated. Public policies are formulated to monitor adverse practices like food adulteration, false or misleading claims in marketing and service frauds, control restrictive, abusive business practices harming consumers. Public policies also help protect consumers from one-sided standard contracts, exclusion of essential rights in contracts, unreasonable conditions of credit by sellers. Public policies also ensure that marketing and sales practices provide adequate information for consumers to make informed, independent decisions. Therefore, in a democratic country, the governments make public policies to protect not only the consumers but also ensure that the consumer gets the benefit of globalized market.